Hey friends, today I'm sharing a space in our home that I have only shared one other time before here on my YouTube channel, and that is our finished basement. I'm so excited to show you guys what we have been up to down here and how we are utilizing this space. So I'm excited to take you guys along and share this entire makeover with you. So for those of you that are new here to my channel, I thought I'd give you a little recap of our basement. When we moved into this home, our basement was not finished. It was very scary. There were cinder block walls, it was dark, it was damp, the ceilings had all kinds of crazy pipes hanging very low and ductwork, and it was a little bit of a mess, but I knew one day that I would want to come down here and finish this space, and slowly over time we have tackled it one project at a time. One of the first things my husband did was update all of the plumbing in our home, and we of course sort of focused on the laundry room first, and my husband basically framed out the entire space. We had to be very creative with some of the pipes and ductwork and kind of move it around. He built out some closets and moved the washer and dryer and created a little sink area for me and used some cabinets to create a countertop. He put tile on the floors. He finished out the staircase that comes down to the basement. So lots and lots of work there in the laundry area. Hey friends, I want to take a moment to tell you about Lumi Whole Body Deodorant. I'm not even kidding. I have been looking for a skin-safe deodorant that is effective for years now. No one wants to go around smelling like body odor because their deodorant is not working properly. And so let me tell you a little bit about Lumi and why I love it so much. So Lumi was actually invented by an OBGYN, Shannon Klingman. It's clinically proven to block body odor for 72 hours, which is amazing. Lumi is a whole body deodorant, and it's not only skin safe, it's baking soda free, pH optimized, aluminum free, cruelty free, and it comes in 8 different scents. So I actually have very sensitive skin, especially in my pits. I don't know what it is. They are just very sensitive, and I have been, like I said, looking for a skin safe deodorant that doesn't cause irritation for years. Lumi has been amazing. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now. I haven't had any reactions to it. And I just love the fact that, like I said, it's skin safe and I can feel good about putting it on my body. So Lumi Starter Pack is a great deal for new customers. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant tube, 2 free products like the wipes or a mini body wash, free US shipping, and just for my followers, Lumi is offering $5 off with my special code PANDP using the link. I'll put it here on the screen, and I will include it in the description box for you below. That is a deal of over 40% off, so you guys are gonna wanna take advantage of it. If you have been looking for a skin-safe deodorant, then you can use everywhere, by the way, not just your pits, because we have body odor in multiple places, let's just be honest. But if you're looking for a whole body deodorant that is safe to use, then you're gonna wanna give Lumi a try, you guys. I love the fact that it says for pits, privates, and beyond. So like I said, you guys, Lumi, just for my followers, is offering an extra $5 off the starter pack bundle. It's a great deal. You're gonna get the stick deodorant, the cream tube deodorant, and then also the pack of wipes or a mini body wash. But you have to use my code PANDP, PANDP, with my special link. Again, I'll have it on the screen. I'll put it in the description box below as well so that you can check it out for yourself and take advantage of this amazing offer. Now, the second part of the basement was kind of a different story. Not as much work as far as moving pipes and ductwork and things like that. Back in 2022, that my husband and I came up with this crazy idea to try to finish that space by Christmas. And so Mike did everything. He framed out the entire space, he drywalled, he added all of the flooring. I have a little video here on my channel if you want to watch it, where I kind of share about that, get a little emotional, of course, in that video, because it was such a sweet surprise. But that's kind of where we stopped. The basement has sort of remained as is from the time I filmed that video. Nothing else really new has happened down there. Well, in the past few months, we have felt like we could use a little bit more storage in the basement. We decided we would build some bookshelves and buy some cabinets for storage. Now, we started off with some upper cabinets from Home Depot, and the reason why we used upper cabinets is because they're only 12 inches deep. We simply purchased the unfinished cabinets, the same exact ones we used in our laundry space, and then my husband started to build all of these shelves just using 12-inch pine boards to create this built-in look. We kind of wanted to go for like a little library almost, and I kind of just wanted them to be in this one special space. Now, after Mike built the bookshelves, I went ahead and painted them this bold blue color. I cannot believe I did this, you guys. I always tell you to go and get samples, but we live so far from the city here, about an hour and a half, that I took this great big risk. I picked out a color, bought a quart of the paint, and brought it all the way home with me and just hoped and prayed that it would look good. And when I began painting, I'll admit I was scared. This is a much more bold color than what I use throughout my home if you watch my channel. And my husband kept telling me it's fun, it's so much fun, and this is what you wanted. You wanted this space to be fun for the boys. And so I just went with it and kept listening to him. And before we even finished painting, of course, I began decorating and filling the shelves with books. I was so excited to see everything on the shelves. But once we had all of the shelves built, the next thing we decided to go ahead and work on were just multiple DIY projects. So my boys love Legos. If you have little boys, you can probably relate. They will play with Legos for hours and hours. And Lego storage was also an issue for us. And so my husband wanted to create like this Lego table all along this far side of the bookshelf. Unfortunately, those Lego sheets are $15 a piece. Holy cow. So it would have been like $100 to do that whole side of the bookshelves. So we just did 2 separate sections, and my husband cut them to size, glued them down, and that way the boys can sit there on their little ottoman and just build right there on the table. Another fun Lego storage idea is this container. I found it on Amazon actually, and basically it comes with this built-in like blanket tarp that you can lay out flat, and then the boys can dump their Legos on it, and then when it's time to clean them up, super easy. You just kind of pick the tarp up and all of the Legos slide right back into the bin. So I thought that was awesome, and I wanted to share it with you. I also wanted to show you quick, this is my son Ethan's house that he asked me not to destroy. He's been working on it for a while, and these are the type of creations that they build that we need storage for. It takes up quite a bit of space, and so I'm glad that we have a spot now for that. Another project that we worked on down in the basement were some DIY curtain rods. We needed something kind of unique for the space because of this wall that sort of juts out next to the window. And my husband, I asked him, I said, what if we create something out of pipe or something? And he said, you know, I think I have some copper pipe out in the shed. Let me go check. He happened to have 2 pieces of copper pipe. That's why we went with copper. No other reason than that. We just had it on hand. He went and bought a couple of fittings, and he made rods for the basement that are perfect for the space. At first they were a little wobbly, and then he just had to use some sturdy anchors, and they were perfect, and we love them. The curtains I got at a thrift store for $2 a panel, and I can't believe how perfect they are in this basement space. Next, we worked on a big, huge bulletin board that our church was getting rid of. It's massive, and I just painted the frame with a green chalk paint. I went ahead and gave it a protective wax finish, and it turned out so cute. And while my husband hung that big old bulletin board, I wanted to use it for the boys' art projects, and they do so many crafts that I just thought it would be a great place to display them. But I went ahead and brought the rug in. We ordered a new rug for the space while he hung that. And then probably the biggest project apart from the shelves was the wallpaper. I ordered some fun plaid wallpaper and we decided to just create an accent wall behind the couch. That area of the basement felt kind of cold and I thought that maybe some wallpaper would cozy it up a bit. So I went with a fun plaid print and we worked on that together. And finally, it was time to decorate. So the very first thing that I decided to do, I wanted to put my boys' bug collection on display. This probably looks gross. That's because it is, but you know, I have all boys and they love to find and collect bugs. My sister got them this awesome like shadow box, display box for their bug collection, but it's looking a little gross. And so I want to give it a good cleaning. In the meantime, I bought them another one. So I'm going to go ahead and move those bugs over and display them on the shelves. And I know they're going to be so excited when they see their bug collection on the shelves here in the basement. Now, another thing that I wanted to do was add some artwork to the bulletin board. I also hung this shelf to hold some drawing books, coloring books. It's one that I used to have in the boys' bedroom. If you remember, I shared it, I think last year on my channel. But I have a bunch of really cute paintings here displayed on the bulletin board. And I also have an old map as well. I just thought it'd be fun for the boys to have a world map that they can reference. I'm not using this space for a schoolroom. I homeschool my boys, but I still thought it would be a great place to just create an atmosphere of learning, reading, adventure. So I thought a map would be great there. Now, underneath the TV is this really cool piece I found on Facebook Marketplace. It's filled with drawers. I think it came from an old hardware store. It's really neat, adds some character, but the wall looked very blank. So I ordered these cool, like fabric prints of bugs and marine life. I know my boys are gonna love them. And I thought that would add some character to that wall as well. I also ordered a few new pillows. Most of these pillows I actually purchased at Target. Some of the blue and cream pillows actually came with the couch, but I decided to stick with blues and greens like I used over on the built-ins, and I tried to pick patterns on the pillows that reminded me of kids. You know, plaids are classic, but a lot of the patterns, I just thought they were a little bit more fun and bold, not something that I would normally pick, and they just add some color and warmth to the space. I especially love the round cylinder pillow. It's nice and soft. And honestly, you might be wondering why I'm using so many pillows down here, but my boys love building forts with pillows and cushions. They take all the cushions off this couch probably on a daily basis and build forts. So the more pillows, the better in their eyes. So I was excited to add more pillows to the space. Now, I wanted to have a little bit of fun with the ductwork in our basement. It hangs pretty low, so we didn't cover it like the rest of the ceilings. Otherwise, there would have been very low ceilings. So that's okay. It kind of gives an industrial vibe down here, I suppose. But I decided to put these cute flashcards on display. I'm in love with these. I will link the shop for you. Everything she creates is absolutely beautiful. But aren't they just so cute? I love the way that these look. And I don't know if it's bad to put magnets on your ductwork, but I think it's a super cute idea. So that's what I did there. Now, I wanted to go ahead and finish up the little play area, I guess is what I'm calling it. So I brought in some of the boys' stuffed animals that were just tucked away in a closet. I thought it'd be cute if I put them on display. And then I went ahead and organized all of their toys. So I bought these fun green bins at Behr, and they were the perfect color. They kind of matched the chalkboard. And so I filled one bin with cars, Hot Wheel cars, and then there's another bin that's filled with G.I. Joes and all of their, weapons and camping items and things like that. And so that's another bin. I have a bin full of Magna tiles and then a bin with just some toy animals. Now, like I said, we hung this really cool chalkboard. I have a whole blog post about this chalkboard. I refinished the frame. It used to be very orange, but I refinished it to make it look a little bit older. And I'm putting more of those adorable flashcards over here. My boys recently painted these planets, and we built this whole like solar system thing together. And so I'm just putting these planet cards on display to kind of go along with the ones that they painted. I was so excited to see that I have so much more room for books on these shelves. I didn't know if I would have enough room for all of our books, and I've recently donated so many. I get them so cheap at thrift stores, and then I end up with tons and tons of books. And so I'm so excited now. The next time I go thrifting, I know that I have a lot more room to add books to our collection. The other cupboard, I went ahead and put all of the Legos. So I bought these clear plastic bins so that the boys could kind of see inside of them and dig around for what they were looking for, which I think should be really helpful for them. Now, I also wanted to show you these sort of cabinets here. My husband just framed them out and made these doors. The space inside is unfinished, but basically we just have bins of all of their other toys, in case you were wondering like where the rest of the toys are. I do really love this rug, and I will link it for you. It's very soft and it was very affordable for such a large rug. So I'm very pleased with it. It came from Target, but the ottomans, a lot of what you see was thrifted. This plaid ottoman was thrifted, so it's technically from Target, but I got it at Goodwill. And also the other ottoman was thrifted at Goodwill as well, and that one has storage, which is really nice. So I don't have anything in there at the moment, but I'm sure we will find a spot for it. But here is the final reveal of the space. I'm sure this room will continue to change over time as, you know, I find more things and add items, but I just love the way it all came together. It feels so much more cozy now, and it still feels like a kid's space, which I love. Guys, it was so much fun taking you along today and showing you this fun basement makeover. We are just so excited to have this fun space for the kids, and I hope it just encourages even more play and imagination and learning and so much more. So I'm very pleased with the way it came together, and thank you guys for coming along with me. Well, if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.